Hey everyone, it's Richard RS4. Today I'm going to be making another video going over when we can kind of expect the next Greenville update. So I'm making this video because Greenville recently, of course, added, Audi licensed cars, and they updated on August 1st. And, people are wondering when the next update could be dropping. And today I'm just going to be explaining, my theories when the next update could drop. I'll be honest, we haven't got a lot of information when the next update, is coming, but today I'm just going to make like an educated guess, just talking about what we can kind of expect in these updates. I'm going to assume right off the bat the next update is probably not going to be a licensed car brand like we have been getting in the future, or like lately, I mean. Like, this next update is probably just going to be fictional cars because they haven't added fictional cars in a while. Probably also some map expansions, probably like a highway coming in this next update, maybe even like a town. So today I'm just going to be explaining and talking what we can kind of expect in these, these next updates. And yeah, let's get started. So first I just want to go in the Greenville community news server. So I'm in this server. Let's just go to leaks. We have a bunch of leaks, kind of. Honestly, not a bunch, honestly, like a good amount. Like, they haven't been adding like as much leaks like they have been before, like in the past, but honestly we still have a couple leaks, and I'm gonna be talking about that. So the first leak we have is the Western Motors on X. The Western Motors is like a fictional brand, and it says fall 2025, so I guess we know an update is coming on fall 2025. This is a Western cars. Honestly, these are pretty nice. They are fictional. I believe Bluezilla, one of the Greenville dev slash modelers, this is like his kind of like brand, his fictional brand. And honestly, these cars are pretty cool. Honestly, I never see a lot of people use these cars because they are fictional. They're not even based off anything in real life. They are pretty cool, but honestly not my cup of tea. They're pretty cool. They have pretty cool designs, and they honestly, like, whoever designs them, I mean Bluezilla designs them, he does a really good job, and he makes them really unique because they are fictional. So you can kind of do whatever you want with them. They are pretty cool cars, and I'm kind of excited to see what this car could look like. It's probably some sort of sedan or coupe, and it says fall 2025, so I guess we know an update's coming on fall 2025. So the first day of fall is actually Monday, September 22nd. So fall is like September, so this update is probably gonna drop in like sometime September, end of September. We can kind of guess like an update is coming then. So end of September, pretty cool, or maybe even the start of October, which I'll explain my theory in a little bit. We also got some more leaks, and I kind of assume the next update is gonna be a highway. People have been wanting this damn highway for so long, and I'm not surprised. This area kind of looks like the Ridgewood area that they recently added. They've been adding lots of like neighborhoods to Greenville, just revamping the areas. Honestly, it's pretty good. Honestly, they're kind of boring too. It's just houses and stuff like that, and like a neighborhood, a town. Now that would be cool. So people have been assuming or guessing that they're gonna add a highway. Well, we know they're gonna add a highway, and if a couple months ago they posted that roadmap. They also said plus a map expansion, so I don't know if the map expansion includes a highway plus maybe even like a town. I know a couple people been telling me that they're gonna add like some sort of town, like maybe at the end of that highway. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool, honestly. Only town counter we have is the Horton town, but maybe something even farther than that. That would be pretty cool, like connect to the highway where it takes kind of a little bit to get there. That'd be pretty cool for RPs and stuff like that. And a highway, of course, that'd be pretty cool. They have a couple highways and like special role plays, and we can kind of expect how the highway is gonna look like from Brookville. Couple YouTubers, I didn't make a video on that, but a couple other YouTubers made videos on highway role plays, and we can kind of expect the highway is going to be some sort of 2-lane highway, so that'd be pretty cool. We don't know a confirmed location, but I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see. And maybe this is at the end of that area, or maybe it's just a whole new revamped area on the current map, maybe near the, I don't know, maybe some sort of spot that needs revamping. I have no clue, but we have some sort of school bus. Does that look like a new school bus? Honestly, that looks like a school bus. I don't know. There's says like stop or something right there on the road. A couple of trees and stuff like that. I mean, the photo is blurry, so you can't really tell. Next thing we got is some sort of Lexus. I'm assuming this car looks like a Lexus. I have no clue what car this is. The photos are very early development stages, so this is like some sort of Lexus ES. I'm assuming kind of looks like a Lexus ES, just like the taillight and kind of this design, and kind of the front, the headlight. I don't know, reminds me of a Lexus ES. That'd be a pretty cool car. Next thing we got is like a 2020, 2022 RAV4, like kind of that generation. I don't know what it's called, but RAV4, I love RAV4s. They're good cars, reliable cars, good on gas too. Honestly, a no-brainer car. Surprised they haven't added this thing. This is a fictional. This is just like a rough, just draft of one, I guess, a sketch made by Vincent. He does really good drawings for Greenville, just designs. So I'm excited for that car. Next thing we got is some sort of Bel Air. So some sort of Bel Air, more Bel Air. So next I want to talk about when this update could drop. And I believe, honestly, it's going to be a fictional car update. Because if we go into the Greenville just news, we can kind of see all the updates that, you know, they added in the past. So of course, the recent update was the Audi licensed car brand, and that was August 1st. The last update before that, the Audi update, was July, and then the before that was June. So it seems like they're doing a kind of like, you know, like an update every single month. So we have June, July, and then of course August 1st. So I assume this next update is going to be some sort of in the start of September or fall of 2025, which is honestly the end of September. Honestly, that's quite a little bit away. Like, the day I'm recording this is August 6th, and we just had an update. Honestly, I really would like, you know, Greenville to update like 2 times a month. If they update 2 times a month, that would be awesome. But at least once a month, that would be cool. So at least we got our update for the month, which is the Audi update. But honestly, maybe fictional updates in the past, like, they've added like literally licensed car brand after licensed car brand update back to back. So we have the Audi, then we had the Celine, which was July 4th, and then we had the Jaguar, and then before the Jaguar we had the fictional, which was June 13th. And I feel like the June 13th update and, you know, the June 20th, which was the Jaguar update, these 2 updates are really close. Literally, June 13th, June 20th, that is like a 7-day, I believe, 7-day gap, which is honestly not a lot, which I'm very surprised. I remember this one they were updating during this time. Maybe fictional updates could come sooner. So like, maybe honestly, if they do like a licensed car and then a fictional, just switch back to back to back, that would be awesome. But honestly, I'm no dev, and we're gonna have to wait and see. But that's what I can kind of expect, since we have some sort of pattern. Greenville is very inconsistent with their patterns, and it's very hard to kind of guess when the update is going to drop, because honestly, we haven't gotten a lot of leaks recently, so I don't think the update's going to be anytime soon. Just want to keep the FYI. But this update could drop, honestly, the next update. I think some sort of fictional, or maybe even another licensed car update, maybe even another extended Audi car brand update. That would be pretty cool. Honestly, sometime in September, so September 1st, and then maybe another update at the end of September. I have no clue. That's fictional. We're gonna have to wait and see. But either start of September or latest probably end of September, maybe even October. I have no clue, but those are my guesses, and we'll see if those, you know, how they turn out. If I go back into just you know, Greenville community news server, we just have a bunch of like fictional cars. Like, they really haven't added fictional cars in like literally like almost 2 months, which is kind of crazy, over like a month and a half. But we have the Saabs. Like, these Saabs, like, they're super cool. We have a Saab 9.5 sedan, and then we have a Saab 9.5 wagon. There's have a Rolls Royce coming. Of course, you have the Bel Air. There's also a Z06. If you keep scrolling up, you have some sort of fictional car like this. Also, people have been saying, I don't know if this could be in the map expansion. They posted this like back in, what was it, May? I heard some people saying this was like some sort of airport, and I can kind of see it's an airport. We have some sort of like bar area where, you know, people get their drinks. You have some sort of sign right here. Maybe that could say washrooms. Airports are normally like have taller ceilings, so that'd be pretty cool. Also have some sort of like, I mean, the photos are very blurry, but an airport would be pretty cool. Maybe that could be added with this map expansion. I have no clue. If we keep scrolling up, of course, these were all added. These were added like back in like April, May. But we have like some sort of Z06 right here. So Z06, C6, they haven't added this in forever. That would be super cool car, even if it's fictional. April 12th. Maybe they haven't posted this car because I heard people saying, I don't know if people have been saying this, or, you know, that's what people just want, just a licensed Chevy brand or BMW brand, which is why they haven't added like a lot of fictional cars recently. I feel like they're being more like careful with the fictional cars that they add, because now they have licensed cars. Now we have Audi, which is a very big brand compared to Jaguar, Celine, Land Rover, compared to other you know, past updates. Audi is a very big brand, and that could open a bunch of new doors like BMW, Chevy, which is probably why they haven't added like a couple of these cars. Like maybe they haven't added solids because maybe they're gonna GM license. Honestly, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't think that I could see that happening. So I have a bunch of these fictional cars, like even like this E92. Like maybe they're not adding this car because maybe we're gonna get a a licensed BMW brand next. That'll be pretty cool. I know BMW, Audi, that'd be pretty cool. This was posted back in March 6th. Like a bunch of these cars were posted forever ago, like ages ago. And it just seems like, you know, they should add another fictional car update if they're, you know, not going to add these licensed car brands. I mean, they're still working on fictional cars. Like, look, this was posted in July 29th. That was like a week ago. And so it seems like they're still working on fictional cars. They're just being more careful with the cars that I feel like they're adding, since, you know, they have more opportunities now to have licensed car brands, which was what everyone wants at the end of the day. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been yapping this whole video. I mean, that's what, you know, I do, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just comment down below when you expect the next Greenville update to drop. I assume sometime at the start of September, maybe even mid-September or late September, you know, some sort of, you know, that time frame, but we're gonna have to wait and see if I'm right or wrong. But yeah, comment down below when you think Greenville's gonna update next. And yeah, peace out.